local authority representatives is. But under the present regime, there is the night flight time. It's 11:30 till 6 o'clock in the morning. Some reason or other, it's still historically, it's referred to an 8-hour period. It's not. But within that time, 16 flights on average per day or per night are allowed to fly, providing they are meet noise requirements, and that's where the air quota, the noise quota system comes in, and why quite a lot of planes come in before 6 o'clock in the morning. It's exaggerated by the problem that if prevailing wind conditions help, the planes fly quicker than their scheduled times. So on occasions, there's twice as many planes landing early morning as they're scheduled to do so, which is a big problem. But they haven't got the capacity on the ground. We get figures on a regular basis as the number of fly-arounds, and it's working at more than 30 a month, because a plane has had to abort its landing for some reason or other. And this is one of the reasons why mixed mode, i.e. planes landing at one end and taking off at the other end of a runway, is a very, very potentially dangerous situation when you've got a lot of traffic. You can do it on a single runway where there aren't very many planes because there's plenty of space. But if there's a lot of activity, it's potentially very dangerous. So that happens, as I say, 30 times a month on average. And the chairman referred to extra information which is freely available. A guy runs a very sophisticated computerised monitoring system where he analyses all of the information out there. His name is Dave Reed and he runs an agency in Reading. He has addressed this forum way back in the past on his business, and he does produce a list of planes which have taken off after 11:30 in the evening or night, and it ran to 3 pages for the last quarter. And okay, British Airways are the biggest operator, they fly 55% of the flights on Heathrow, but they were by far the worst airline for late night takeoffs, which disturb people a great deal. And these are the sort of things which obviously a council which is primarily involved in all sorts of the environmental problems relating to Heathrow. That's the sort of things they keep the tail on. We have a representative on HAC, so there's a very strong liaison between various people involved. I think that'll do for now.
Okay, thank you very much, Aaron. If there are any other points, any other questions? Councillor Lillian.
Can I just ask, looking at the various data on the Heathrow and growth in terms of their capacity, one thing struck me as something that they're advertising as being very positive, which I don't know how it fits, and that is their cargo growth handling capacity. And that they are currently 4th largest cargo handling airport in Europe, with something like 1.47 million tons or whatever it is. Now, that doesn't say how many movements that is, or when they're flying, and I don't know where that figure really, where that sits within all of those restrictions, because it seems to be hidden somewhere.
I can answer that question. The way that they've done, the way that they've constituted their figures or their statistics and their values is done through the value. So if you're going to say you have a box of microchips in there, which is quite a small box, right, but very high value,